Hey crafters, I'm Jen from She's Crafty Paperworks. Welcome to my channel where we discuss all things handmade and Cricut card making. So today we're doing an unboxing. I have a box full of goodies here from Spellbinders BOGO sale from mid-July, and I thought I'd share with you some of the products that I was able to get and we could make a card. So let's get going. All right, let's open up the box and see what we have inside. Get a little bit of a sneak peek. All right, that's all you get. And let's start with the first product here. And this is the Spellbinders Opal Polish. I got it in Golden Flamingo, which is a perfect color. It's a peachy blush color. This is the first time I've used Opal Polish, and I'll end up using that in the card that we'll make later on. The next product we have here is the Merry Christmas Foliage Stencil and Die collection. I ended up picking up a few things for Christmas. Can never be too prepared. This next stencil is from the BB Cameron Hummingbird Textures collection, and it has actually 3 different textures attached to the stencil. Makes it quite versatile in my opinion. Great for mixed media cards. I also went ahead and picked up a couple embellishments. So I picked up the black smooth disc and the purple opalescent. This is from the embossing photo of a month, I believe, from November 23. It's called Meandering Florals. What I really liked about it was that it was on the larger size, because I like to make a lot of 5x7s. Now these next couple are on the A2 size, so they're a little bit smaller here at the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I have the Plaid Company. Here's another Christmas one called Forever Green. And the next one is, let's see, I believe this is Sun Rays. And another A2 on scallops. Again, I was going with choices that could fit a variety of cards, sentiments, lots of kind of universal background embossing designs. Here's another one called Loops, and it's in that larger size that I was looking for. This next embossing folder is a 3D version from Spellbinders, and the name of it is Leafy. The answer we were looking for was Leafy. Leafy. Sorry, I couldn't resist. If you get the reference, let me know below in the comments. Alright, I have a few more embossing folders to show you. This first one here is called Monoline Stars. This one is Columns. And the last one is Flurry of Snowflakes from the 3D collection. I'm really excited to use this one. The final, or one of the final products that I was able to pick up was this called Sealed Twine. This particular cutting die is great for using any kind of the melted waxes, which I've always used seals on the envelopes, but I've never used them on the front of cards before, so it was just something that I wanted to try. And here's the final product. In this particular stencil, as you could tell, it's a large one. It's called Twinkle, and I picked it up because it had the retro atomic stars, and I love all things mid-century. So this was something that I was glad to get my hands on, because usually a lot of the atomic stars tend to have a more Christmas design to them, and this one I felt could be used anytime of the year. In fact, that is what I'm going to use for that gilded polish that I picked up as well in the golden flamingo. So here's just an overview of the haul, a few Christmas items. Now it's on to the card making. So I'm preparing my waffle flower grip mat, which I have on my stamping platform. It's from the Tim Holtz collection for Tonic Studios. So I've placed my A2 card base down onto the grip mat and then my stencil on top. And now I'm using the gilding polish from Spellbinders. It's going on quite smoothly. I found no major resistance. It does say on the directions to use circular motions with the included pad. I found a combination of going in circular motion, but also using some stippling techniques helped get me an even finish on all of my stars. So once I take off the card base, I'm going to go and wash the mat and stencil. While the background was drying, I went ahead and cut out some dies to use, and also used my Cricut to create some font choices that had that mid-century modern motif that I was looking for. Right now I am cutting down my card from a A2 to taking off about 1/4 of an inch. That would give me room to have a black background in addition to the white card base. Okay, I'm going to start to speed things up here. These next few minutes were spent really trying to figure out the design that I wanted. I noticed that when I give myself too many options, I spend way too much time being indecisive because I'm weighing all of the possibilities. So you kind of see that playing out right here as I move things around and try to get a feel for what I want to do. One thing that I typically favor is the upper left corner to bottom right corner diagonal. So you'll see that in a lot of my card designs where I try to follow that line and give myself plenty of white space in that upper right corner. But I'm going to try several different variations before I settle on something that I ultimately like. Stacking those 3 atomic stars definitely kind of changed the direction that I wanted to go. I really liked how they stood out. It became a dimensional aspect on top of the glitter and then the texture from the background. So at this point, I'm just gluing everything in, starting to get a feel for the final project. If you ever find yourself getting caught up in those indecisive loops, one tip is to force your hand and glue down what you know that you do like. that kind of forcing the commitment definitely helps bring the design together quite quickly, because you have kind of gotten over that major obstacle. If you would like to know more about the products used in the making of this card, I want to point out that in the description box located below, I have included the links to everything that I was able to find that's still available. And some of those are affiliate links. Just what that means is if you click a link and you purchase something from a qualifying link, I'm able to get a small commission at no additional cost to you. My printer does not accept 110-pound cardstock, so I used my Cricut to add both my sentiment as well as my signature for the back of my card. So that's what I'm doing right now. I looked up on the internet some 1950s and late 40s sayings. This is what the interwebs came up with, and so I thought I'd run with that. And so we're going with You're the Cat's Meow. If you would like to learn how to create a project template in your Cricut design space so that you have a standing signature and sentiment kind of go-to template, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. My next video, I will be talking exactly about this topic. I'm a new channel, so any support that you can provide is greatly appreciated. So tell me what you think about the card. Would you have made changes? How would you do it differently? What about the haul? Are there any particular Spellbinders products that you have your eye on? Let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you.